Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video, which is not a short. It's been a minute. I have not made a long video for quite some time. So today I'm just going to talk about what we saw at the state of play. The Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So I'm just going to play with no sound. I'm just going to use it as a background. So let's just play this. Okay, anyway. So this game, which is coming out this year, May, there's a lot I want to talk about. People are comparing this with Avengers, Square Enix's Avengers game. I don't see how that's fair because, as you know, we now know that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is going to be an online only game, and I'm hoping this changes. The reason I'm talking about this, and it may seem I'm like making this a big deal, because not everyone has internet, and not everyone has Wi-Fi at home, or the Wi-Fi may not be good. If you have multiple people living in your house, and it could lag your game. So it's kind of ridiculous. You're playing a campaign. You're playing a game which, you know, a story, and then all of a sudden it lags, and you're like, oh shit. What pisses me off the most where they did not say this. They did not make this clear in the beginning, because as you know, this game was introduced in DC fandom, which 2021 or 2020. So anyway, so this was first seen at DC fandom, and they Rocksteady Studios they simply just said that this game you can play solo, single player, or 4-player co-op. And so I was under the impression that, single player, just, like a normal campaign story, no internet, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's an option to play this game with other people, considering that obviously it has to be online. And then people give shit about how Gotham Knights sucks and stuff like that. At least with Gotham Knights, we didn't have this issue, And I'm not saying Gotham Knights is a great game. I'm just saying that, like, looking at this gameplay, like, where has Rocksteady Studios, where has their DNA gone? Rocksteady Studios was, very well known for their Arkham combat. That's what made Rocksteady Studios very powerful. That's what their reputation lived up to. And let me just go back. Wait? Did you see that? So they talk about hand-to-hand combat, which we don't see a lot. These are like finishers. So wait. So he's gonna punch, and it's like a two swipes. It's just a two swipe hit, and it just looks very sloppy. And it's got like a color thing. They all have these animated color things, like it doesn't seem as realistic. They're saying this is part of the Arkhamverse, and I feel like this game would have been way better if they did not make this part of the Arkhamverse and made its own thing. There's this thing where I was reading where it was like saying that this game is an original story set in the DC universe. When they say this game is set after 5 years, no, this game takes place 5 years after Arkham Knight. Which is it? Is it an original story, or is it, honestly, I don't even know if they even know what this game is. I'm not saying this game is shit. Like, it's showing a very good potential. This game has the, they've made very clear, we're going to get more playable characters, and even when you finish the story, after all that, you can, they will update players with new missions, which is very good, which is very, thoughtful, you know, good on them for doing that. That's good. But I feel like this is misleading. They they give us all this state of play where we are like 2 months away from release, and then they say, "Oh, okay, this game is online only. This is a live service game and stuff like that." So I won't be surprised if a lot of people, cancelled their pre-orders. I was going to pre-order this game, but not anymore, am I? I'm still going to pick up this game. I want to check it out for myself. I want to get it in my hands and give it a shot. And who knows, maybe they'll fix up this whole online issue. Um, I may be contradicting myself, but I need to give this a shot. And I believe you do not need PlayStation Plus to play online on single player, but you need PlayStation Plus, obviously, to play on 4-player co-op. So you need internet to play this game single player, but you don't need PlayStation Plus. But you need PlayStation Plus to play 4-player co-op. The cosmetics are they're nice, and the customization is pretty neat. I was kind of hyped up for this game. You get Wonder Woman for Harley Quinn, and I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. But then you're going to get Superman as King Shark way. So that's classic Boomerang, and yeah, these things. Suicide Squad. They don't take themselves seriously. They're not a serious bunch of characters. They're just wacky. The only serious one has got to be is just Deadshot. Most, you know. All of them, like even Harley Quinn's using King Shark's, weapon. Everyone can share what they're using, but at the end of the day, when you like, all they're really doing is just shooting. Which they've made it clear this is a third-person action shooter open world game. But what it's like Harley Quinn. Where's her baseball bat? Yeah, you do see her use it, but like not as often. Like it's just this game is showing a lot of Sunset Overdrive DNA. Like if you showed me if you had shown me this game and didn't tell me it was Rocksteady Studios, I wouldn't I would like not know that I wouldn't even know that it is from Rocksteady. It just looks like a different company because it's gone into a whole different direction, and then I don't know, man. It's just like there's a lot I want to talk about, but at the same time, I don't want to seem like I'm dragging on, and I feel like I've already dragged on. I'm like on 9 minutes or something. Yes, Square Enix Avengers. I'm not praising the game. The game's not great. But Square Enix is not going to be supporting the game. However, you can still play the game, and not only that, like people who are physical game collectors. Yes, I have a lot of digital games, predominantly on my Nintendo Switch. But for people who like physical games, okay, just say WB stops, supporting this game, you know, um, then you're just gonna have a physical game disc on your shelf, which you are never going to be able to play. Excuse me, and you don't want that. You don't want that to happen. When you have a physical game, you want to pop the disc in and play it whenever you want. You don't want to think about, oh, this is just, if they're going to make this a online game, hell, you may as well just release this game as a digital only game. Why even make a physical? They're just milking out more money from customers, fans. It's ridiculous. Why would you make us pay? That wbgames is right now pre-order for $109. Big W is $89 PS5 copy. This is all Australian prices, so prices will vary from whichever country you are watching this from. It's just ridiculous. And look, and you just shoot all these purple balls. It's like Suicide Squad kill purple balls. Like, what is this? And that looks like a Riddler symbol or something like that. I'm not too sure. But what am I watching here? All this game actually does. Watching this game. You know what this game has made me do? This makes me want to do. This game is making me want to turn on my Xbox One and pop in Sunset Overdrive. That's all this game is giving me. I just want to play Sunset Overdrive. It's crazy, right? It should be that this game wants me to play this game, but this game is making me want to play Sunset Overdrive. And look at these two swipes. Like, what is that? What am I watching? What is this? What have I done? Rocksteady, what have you done? I'm interested in the more playable characters. Will we get Deathstroke? Would we end up playing as Penguin? And if we do play as Penguin, how would that even work? But anyway, Penguin's character model actually looks different compared to the one we saw in DC Fandom. Look, the one where we saw, he had longer hair and his face looked a bit more skinnier or something like this. His character model looks way different. But anyway, we've got a new character here, and we also have Toyman. So Toyman looks like a kid anyway. So it makes these vehicles, so it's gonna be like Arkham Knight. We're gonna be able to go in vehicles and drive around. This game, I'm not sure. Like, at this point, you might as well just release this game as a digital only game. Like, why would you hog money from customers? Like, actually, what am I saying? Why would you? They would. It's a business. After all, business is business. This is business. And this is just going to make people spend a lot of money for a game that's only being played digital. I'm not saying there's never been a game like that before. There are games that do that, but people don't like that. It's like, I'm not sure. And look, and the gameplay looks very repetitive from what I am seeing now. It looks fun. This game, it looks fun for maybe a good 1-2 years or a couple months, and after that, I feel like you're just gonna get bored of it. When Sunset Overdrive came, everyone was very hyped. Very into the whole gameplay mechanics. But like, who's really playing Sunset Overdrive anymore? Like, there are people. I mean, I play Sunset Overdrive. I love Sunset Overdrive. It's fun. I was actually playing it like in 2022, like last year, which wasn't not too long ago. Not long ago at all, actually. And I feel like this game is going to be very, quickly forgotten. And it's sad to waste this much potential with all these cool, these interesting characters from the DC universe. At this point, we're going to get Spider-Man 2, Insomniac's Marvel Spider-Man 2 this year. And, we're going to eventually get, not this year, who knows, but we're going to get Wolverine, we're going to get DC's Wonder Woman game. Wonder Woman game is being made by Monolith Studios, so I have a lot of faith. I hope that ends up being well. They did mention it's going to have a Nemesis system, that's going to be great. And yeah, I'm going to finish the video soon. I'm just thinking what else I could possibly say. There's no loot boxes. The battle pass is only for cosmetics, which is a good sign. So that's a plus for people who are concerned with battle pass. So battle pass is just going to be to do with cosmetics. Yes, we get more Wonder Woman in this trailer. It looks fun. I'll give you that. It looks fun. But I'm worried that it's going to be way too repetitive and it's just gonna die off quickly. Like Arkham Knight, to this day, it just it just works. It's just, I'm not sure, man. The best thing they could have done is just fix up the internet thing, but also just not make this part of the Arkham universe. So anyway, with that being said, with me venting, thank you for watching this video. Please leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and take care, and see you in the next one. Bye.